Hi, T. Carlson here. Once again, it's movie time. Warner Brothers is celebrating their 100-year anniversary, bringing a lot of their older titles to the 4K format. And one of the latest to arrive is The Fugitive, starring Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones, originally released in 1993, meaning this one is celebrating its 30-year anniversary. I'm going to unbox this release, and I will share my opinions. Nice cover art there of our hero, as well as some of the other supporting players from the film. Spine text of the slipcover, back cover. Underneath the slipcover, pretty much the same thing. We do get a digital code of the film. And here we have our 4K disc. Sadly, this does not include a Blu-ray copy of the movie. And because of that, any images that you see in this review are photographs of my television set playing the movie. They are not screen caps and do not fully represent 4K quality. I'll read the description of the film as follows from the package. The chase is on, and as exhilarating as ever. For Dr. Richard Kimball, a wrongfully convicted fugitive, the trail leads toward the one-armed man he believes murdered his wife. For U.S. Marshal Sam Gerard, the hunt will end with the capture of escaped prisoner Kimball. Stories of the wrongfully accused have often been some of the most interesting and thrilling films ever cut to the format, and The Fugitive, again released way back in 1993, certainly lives up to that hype and then some, still living up to the test of time even all these years later. Harrison Ford has long been one of Hollywood's great actors, from Han Solo to Indiana Jones, from Rick Decker to President James Marshall, and he's even going to take over the role of Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There is nothing this guy can't play, and seeing him as an everyman doctor who finds himself on the run when he's falsely accused of his wife's murder certainly leads to some thrilling tension. And of course, the man leading the chase to track him down and bring him in is a U.S. Marshal played by Tommy Lee Jones, another one of Hollywood's great all-time actors. And you get a great supporting cast here as well that includes the likes of Joe Pantoliano and even an early appearance from Julianne Moore. So you get a fantastic cast, and despite a time that runs just over 2 hours, the movie is always thrilling. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. You never know what's going to be around the next corner or how our hero is going to get himself out of trouble the next time he has an encounter or is being followed by the police. There's certainly a lot of false scares to be had here, and a lot of interesting plot developments regarding what happened to his wife and who committed the deed. When you get to the third act of the film, there are a lot of developments, and it does get to be a bit heavy-handed with all of this going on, but despite that, the positives certainly outweigh the negatives here. The Fugitive, even 30 years later, still doesn't feel dated. It's an excellent thriller, and one that I was certainly happy to revisit. Warner Brothers' 4K release of The Fugitive looks very good, certainly doing the movie justice. It is the expected upgrade that you would get from a 4K Ultra High-Def disc. The nice boosts in black levels, shadow detail, colors, and whites. It makes for a very good-looking disc, and I'm happy to say that Warner has done right by The Fugitive as far as picture quality on here goes. Sadly, again, there is no included Blu-ray disc, which is a habit Warner seems to be slipping into more and more these days. But we do, fortunately, get some bonus features on the 4K disc. So it is nice to see that some of these were ported over and they didn't just give us a bare bones disc like they did for some of their other anniversary titles. So overall, I have to say I'm very happy with this release from Warner, aside from the lack of a Blu-ray disc included. Probably my one complaint with the package. Any fan of this movie or just thriller cinema in general won't be disappointed with this 4K of The Fugitive. Are you a fan of The Fugitive? Do you think it's one of Harrison Ford's best roles? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.